Hello and welcome to WW1 News. I'm your host Jessica and I'm here to interview George Creel, who is very inspirational and was a propaganda artist. Hello and welcome.
Hi, I'm George Creel.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
Nice to meet you.
You too. So tell me about yourself, George Creel.
Well, let's just say, some people think I'm one of the biggest reasons for propaganda in World War I.
So when were you born, George?
I was born December 1st, 1876 in Lafayette County.
Growing up, what were your first major careers?
Well, I began as a newspaper reporter in 1894 for the Kansas City World. 5 years later, I started publishing my own newspaper called the Kansas City Independent. But when World War I started in 1917, I was established as an investigative journalist, or known as a muckraker.
Muckraker? What does that mean?
Well, a muckraker is a journalist who'd get all the unimportant stories, or mud, and break them to the media.
So, George Creel, what did you do involving the war?
Well, I was successful at everything I had to do, and I set up a recruitment act of 75,000 people called the 4-Minute Man. It was basically a group of people that would talk for 4 minutes, expressing their feelings about the war.
When did the war start, and who were the alliances and powers?
It started on August 3rd, 1914, with the main central powers of Germany, Austria-Hungary, and the Ottoman Empire. The main powers of England, France, Russia, and then a little later, in 1915, Italy. Loss of life on each side was heavy.
What did you accomplish during World War I?
I was in charge of the Committee of Public Information. It was created to distribute propaganda throughout the U.S. and encourage anti-German settlements. I also headed the Committee on Public Information, also known as the aka Creel. During the Wilson administration, I mobilized public opinion to support U.S. effects in World War I. I used public relations techniques to sell Liberty bonds, promote food conservation, and build the Red Cross that is used today.
Why did you feel that promoting your views was important?
I felt it was necessary to succeed. I reduced the level of anti-Germans fleeing in the country over the course of the following 2 years, with unbiased news, reportings, and nevertheless I devoted energies to ensure full public backing for the U.S. war effort.
So you were considered to be the main reason for much of the propaganda in the U.S. What do you think the messages provoke?
We did not call it propaganda, for that word, in German hands, had become being associated with deceit and corruption.
Oh yeah. Can you expand on that? What did you mean?
Well, I truly believe that what we promoted was far from an extension of the truth. Unlike the Germans, we truly strive to unite our country, rather than deceive it.
Thank you, George, for your time.
The pleasure is mine.
And thank you, audience. Here is some propaganda made by